Hi guys, Anel Tunes, the African Mix Master, back in another tutorial. And this is a continuation still in our mini series of mixing African acoustic guitars. If you haven't watched the previous ones, please go back, watch them, because this is a continuation of what we looked at before. It will help you make sense out of these tutorials. And again, I have a free course. Please subscribe. Click the link in the description. Go to my website, which is aneltunesuniversity.com. I have a totally free course. Just log in and begin studying. And it's called Secrets to Mixing with Reverb on African Lead Vocals. In that course, I discuss everything about reverb. How to use reverb, the different kinds of reverbs, the different spaces. Just go there, log in. Let's jump in today's lesson. That's the instrumental. We're looking at the acoustic guitar here. This particular one. Now we're going to look at the sweetening, the beautifying of the guitar. We finished all the corrective elements. That's dealing with EQ, dealing with compression, taming those disturbing frequencies using the multiband compressor. And now we're dealing with the sweetening, giving it some reverb and some effects for it to really come to life. This is called the Maserati ACG, or acoustic guitar, by Waves. And this is a plugin designed by Waves in conjunction with Maserati. Maserati is a mixing engineer. He is there. He's still alive in the US. Very good top-end mix engineer. This plugin represents his process of mixing acoustic guitars. And like you see, when I brought it up, it's on the default. And let's listen to what it does. If I turn it off, with the plugin, we have more life, we have more body, we have some reverb there. And let's look at what we did. First and foremost, we have to deal with the intensity. The intensity controls the signal going into the plugin. And we have a green, we have a light here, and the optimal color should be green, between green and some small yellow. If it crosses to red, that means it's too much signal into the plugin. It will get a character that you may like or you may not like. So a safe bet is let it light green, like you see mine here. Now we have the punch, and this is more like an EQ, which I use to beautify. We have the punch, which I really didn't touch whatsoever, but you can play around with it on your guitars and see it may do you good. There are no rules in this game, remember? Let me try to push it and see what we get. I just don't like that punch. Then we have the mids here. Let's push and hear what it does. It really brings out those mid-high frequencies in the guitar, which in this particular case I didn't like. So I had to just maybe put it at around 2. It sounded good to me. And then we have the highs. Let's push it and hear what it does. It adds more, it empowers those harsh frequencies, those hard played notes that we really took out using the C4. So by pushing this, that means I'm undoing what I did with the compressor, this the C6 rather, not the C4. I didn't find sense in pushing it up high, so I just I think I used a 2. Right. And that's enough with the tone shaping. Then I can come to the effects here. It has effects. And then now we have the pre-delay here on the side of the effects, which is mainly reverb, excitement, and it's mainly reverb, I should say. Like I said, I have a free course on reverb where I explain all these things: pre-delay, early reflections, diffusion, all those things about reverb. Please click the link in the description. Go and do that totally free reverb course there. So the pre-delay is about 20 milliseconds. Then the dry and wet, I didn't want it so wet. So you hear when I push, when I make it very wet, the guitar tends to pull back. Yeah, and yet I want it present. I want it to be in your face. That's why I had to do a slightly dry, a slightly wet tone, which sounds like this. And of course the output, which tells us how much signal goes out of the plugin. And I really didn't want to push it so much because I already have a very good output of the plugin. So basically, that is it. No rocket science, just playing about with this and trusting your ears. That's why it's very important to have good headsets and also having good monitors plus a good room, because these factors inform your decision making. So it's basically what I hear, what I feel, how does it feel? And also plus playing it all together with the other instruments or the instrumental and see if it really works in unison with everything. Does it add something positively? It sounds beautiful, though I would pull it back a bit based on this particular kind of mix. Let me try to listen to it with the vocals engaged.
Need me, I don't need you. And if you don't love me, then God bless you. I love me too much to be stressing. Back up and go like nobody will live for you.
Sounds beautiful, and you feel it's not really standing out, but it's playing that supportive role. It's like the bed for the for this song. It gives you a feel, a warm feel, and an inclusion. That's the main role for this guitar. It's not supposed to stand out. It's not playing a solo role. Try it out for yourselves. Play around with these things, with these techniques, play around with these plugins on your own material, and you'll thank me later. Anel Tunes, the African Mixmaster. Don't forget, click the link in the description. Go to my website, which is Anel Tunes University. Sign up for that free, totally free reverb course, which is called Secrets to Mixing with Reverb on African Lead Vocals. We specialize on African music. And so please subscribe and click that bell, and we shall be getting more and more and more content about mixing and mastering. See you in our next tutorial.